Ooh, scotch tape on your face? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. Now, this one popped up in my feed and it looks awesome. This is 10 skincare mistakes you're making and it's apparently life-changing. This is from Alexandra's Girly Talk. She has 3.5 million subscribers. So I'm assuming this is gonna be really good. It's an only 8-minute video, so let's just jump into this and see what skincare mistakes all of us are making.
Okay, first things first. Ever since I was taught about how to take care of my skin, I've seen people recommending to put toner onto a cotton pad and gently wipe it across your face. I think that this is a no-go. In fact, I have completely stopped using cotton pads. A lot of women like it as a second cleansing system, and they look at all the dirt that comes off after you wash your face. But when we learn how to properly cleanse our skin, you don't need to use your toner as a second method of removing makeup and things like that. What I want you to try instead is pouring the toner directly into your hand and then picking it up with the palms of your hands and your fingertips and pressing it gently over your skin. Using this at full force is going to allow that toner to go deep into the skin without compromise. You're really getting all of the benefits, and this is going to give your skin an environment to really glow. A lot of toners come in spray form as well, so this can be an easier option. Now, setting your...
Okay, I don't know about that one. I think that might just be kind of like pseudoscience there. Like pressing it in harder gets it in deeper. I don't think that's true. A tip that is true though is that your pores do face downwards, so it is smart to like rotate in upward circles so that you're pressing it upwards, and that can help it get deeper into the pores.
Setting yourself up for success is key in skincare. You can buy all the fancy products you want, but if you're not using them correctly, you're not going to get a good result. Check out the same 3 areas you always go to cleanse your skin. It leaves a lot to be desired in the areas that aren't really getting as much love. I always touch the same area of my forehead, the same area of my cheeks, and I love muscle memory, but not when it comes to cleansing my skin, because this unconscious cleansing is going to leave you with areas of the skin that are uncleansed and still dirty. So what I want you to do is just take a look at your skin in micro areas like the jawline and the cheeks behind the ears, different areas where you would normally neglect. Start paying extra attention to them and watch your skin get really, really clear really fast.
100% agree with that. I think all of us tend to do kind of the same kind of T-zone area. I think look where you're actually putting your product. I think it's a really good idea.
One of the biggest deciding factors on the quality of your skin is going to be the hygiene of your bed. A lot of people don't think about it, but you're sleeping on this pillow, and if you haven't been cleansing or washing your sheets, then you're gonna notice that your skin can't be clear because you're sleeping on bacteria for like 8 hours a night. I have coffee stains on my pillow, so this is a great time to film. It's not like those stains have been there for weeks or anything like that. Don't be like me, friends. And also, don't forget to clean off your phone. This is another area of life that's really going to contribute to the quality of your skin, whether you realize it or not. Just take some rubbing alcohol and clean it off once a week. It's the least we can do to keep our skin acne free.
Yes, I love the tag on with that. Obviously the bedsheet one, how many times have you heard that? Raise your hand if you've heard that 1,000 times. Leave a comment below if you've heard that 1,000 times. But I really like the phone cleaning tip. We've gone over this a few times, but there's so much bacteria on your phone. Put it up against your face, or you're just texting and then you touch your face. It's real gross. It's not great. So far, we're off to a good start.
Now, if you ever get a pimple and you don't want to pop it because you have any level of resistance, I mean, I love popping pimples. It's actually a guilty pleasure of mine, but I know that it causes scarring. So what I've done is switched up my routine to using a spot treatment. This is a sulfur-based treatment. A lot of brands make this. This is not native to one specific product, so I'll link my favorites below. But it's an effective way of clearing a pimple overnight and taking all of the hydration out of the pimple, making it lay flat and be a lot easier to cover. You'll be left with a little piece of dry skin, and on the 3rd day, it'll be a lot more reasonable looking. My recommendation is on days like this when you have a pimple, make yourself look fresh again by using a little bit of concealer in the areas where you have redness, underneath the eyes to cover up dark circles, and of course on the pimple itself, because less makeup looks so much better and so much fresher when you have a breakout.
So I can definitely agree with not popping the pimple. As far as like a sulfur-based spot treatment, I'd have to look in that a little bit more, but yeah, a lot of people do spot treatments of benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid, a lot of different things. So yeah, hydroquinone, that's another one. Hydrocolloid bandages, also a lot of people use those. So I'm in favor of this one. Basically, don't pop your pimple. I like that.
Notice I'm showing you techniques and ways of using things, not actually heroing any products. When you hero a product, you use like persuasion and lighting and all the things to kind of position it as a solution or a savior. That's why it's called a hero. But the thing is, this next tip is all about the ingredient itself, not about any like particular product. Pick what works for you based on budget and what's reasonable to add to your routine. I'm gonna link my favorite vitamin C products below. What it does is brightens up the skin. It allows me to wear less foundation. It's lightened up my dark circles, and it's given me a lot of confidence to have my skin look like this. Not to mention, it's fantastic for anti-aging.
I really like how straightforward this video is. Yeah, vitamin C, I think you guys have heard me talk about this quite a few times. If you haven't before, vitamin C is great for hyperpigmentation spots. So if you have red spots or dark spots from your acne, whether you still have active acne or it's, you know, after you've cleared up your active acne and you have those post-inflammatory spots or PIE, erythema spots. It's really good for anti-inflammation and bringing down your redness and your dark spots. So I really like that. As always, you guys know my favorite choice is vitamin C cream from Vanish. I use it as a moisturizer, but I also make sure that I do get vitamin C on my face every single day. As always, discount code and link in the description below. There's me heroing my favorite product. But like she said, vitamin C of any type, as long as it's high quality, is really gonna help.
Back in the day, I told you guys about this tip and you guys have been loving it. I still get messages all the time about you guys telling me how this has cleared up your acne. This has completely transformed your skin. This is a technique I have named dry cleansing. It's essentially using the cleanser on your skin without any barrier of water. What you do is take your cleanser, apply it to the skin, and take about 30 seconds in this process to really massage it into the skin. You're gonna notice that this feels a little bit tacky, a little bit different because we're so used to using water with our cleansers, but as you notice it start to go super tacky and turn a little bit white, that's when it's time to activate the cleanser. I'm gonna do this by moistening my hands with some water. Can't stand that word. And we're just going to massage for a second time. Now, not only does this help you pay more attention to your cleansing process, which is a huge part of clearing up your skin, but it also lifts up, kind of like removing glue off of your face. Like, I just find that this goes so much deeper. And when I do that third level of like activation, I really suds up my skin, and this gets it so incredibly clean and bright and clear. It keeps you acne free. I really enjoy this method.
I think, yeah, I don't know about the science of this one, but I think it makes sense because if you're putting on the cleanser early without the water, then it's gonna basically get like more of a film and cover your skin more completely, where a lot of times people have such wet faces that when they put their cleanser on, they're actually not allowing that cleanser to really hit their skin, because a lot of people don't have a damp face or a moist face. You know, she hates that word, but a lot of people usually have like a drenched face that's just dripping water, and then they put the cleanser on. So a lot of it is getting diluted and falling off your face. So I think so far, yeah, this is really good.
Now, most importantly, and perhaps most overlooked, we often keep our products in really dirty environments, and we just keep them there and don't think about the fact that that bacteria is often transferred from our hands to our face. And clearing up your skin can sometimes be the simple things, like just being aware of what you're touching. So be aware of your environment and give your products a cleanse from time to time. It really does make a difference.
I love that one. That was so good. We always talk about phone cases, our phones, we talk about bed sheets, etc. But think about what you're doing in the bathroom, and then you touch the outside of your products, and then you use your fingers afterwards to rub those products deep into your face and your pores. What are you really rubbing deep into your skin? That's a good tip. I like that. That's my favorite one so far.
This is a 2-in-1, and I want to make a point about something that I think is a common misconception in skincare. A lot of people talk about using exfoliators as a solution for dry skin. Two things. If you have actual dry, flaky skin, depending on the microbeads in the exfoliator, it's a really risky bet to assume that they will glide across the skin and cross-hatch in a way that will go up and under and lift that dead skin off. Oftentimes when I use an exfoliator on dry skin that's flaking, it doesn't take it all off and I'm still left with the same problem. Use Scotch tape for this. This will absolutely work every single time. It will actually remove the dead skin. So where does this leave the physical exfoliators? I want you guys to see how great these are when they're used correctly. Using this twice a week is going to help anything that you layer on top after exfoliation go much deeper into the skin, and they will encourage cell turnover, which will help your skin rejuvenate in the most fresh way you can imagine.
Ooh. Okay, I disagree with this point heavily, strongly. I am putting up a flag that says no. Scotch tape on your face? Okay, so it's probably hitting you the same way it's hitting me. How much stuff is on Scotch tape that is part of the adhesive? Probably a lot of chemicals, probably a lot of like glue and stuff, probably a lot of non-comedogenic pore clogging ingredient. I would not put Scotch tape on my face. I really thought she was gonna go with the traditional skincare tip that most people know, that mechanical exfoliations are outdated. Like, most people know this by now, especially dermatologists. You don't use mechanical exfoliations like St. Ives, like the apricot scrubs. You don't use the ones that have microbeads. These have been proven to be too harsh to actually be effective for what you're trying to do. Basically remove dead skin cells, remove that upper layer of dead skin on the epidermis. Generally, what dermatologists suggest is using a chemical exfoliation like an alpha hydroxy acid. So an alpha hydroxy acid that is really popular is glycolic acid. A lot of people see really good results from this. It's been proven scientifically to basically do what you're trying to do here, but without damaging your skin and without having to put Scotch tape on your skin. That made me uncomfortable. You're never gonna catch me putting Scotch tape on my face. That's girl.
Now, I know I told you I wouldn't say anything about like makeup, or no, I didn't say that. I said I wouldn't say anything about drinking water, because we all know like drinking water, duh. But, and this is kind of another duh thing, but like, I'm just encouraging you guys to wash your makeup brushes. Like, I know you already know this, and I know there's somebody out here who like is like putting it off, and I just want to like PSA that like you should totally do it. It's gonna improve your skin. It's totally worth it, and it's a hassle, but maybe put some music on and just like get down and dirty with your makeup brushes and make them super clean and watch your skin improve. Okay, this is the entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed all of these.
All right, yeah, the last tip I think goes without saying. That's an amazing tip. Super good. So I think out of those 10 skincare tips, 9 of those were juicy. I really liked them. I would agree and echo with them. So yeah, if you watch this video, you basically got a lot of really, really good information that you can put into your own daily and weekly skincare routine. I think that's fire. That one with the Scotch tape, I don't know about that. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, I'm challenging you to give me at least one, but if you can, 3 skincare tips that you think other people should know. I'm challenging you, so do it. Put it in the comments below this video. And again, as always, check out Banish for my favorite skincare product line in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you are a part of Team Acne. I'll see you guys in the very next video.